No more frustration on having fresh Dhania to elevate the aroma of your food. I know most of the time you just buy some few of them to just use it for maybe a couple of days. But today I'm going to show you how to store your fresh Dhania and use it for a longer time. So this Dhania here is I just got it today from the market. See, still have the roots and the roots still have some soil in it. It's dry, doesn't have the water, and I like it this way. Sometimes you go to the market and get some coriander from the market that has a lot of soil that you have to wash. Even this one you can do it. You can wash it and then let it dry before you store it. But I prefer it this way. So what I do, I actually prefer storing it like this, and then I wash it when I want to use it. So the first thing I do is I arrange them to be in the same length, because what I'll do is I start by cutting the roots off, rather the parts that I don't want, something like this. So I'll get this off, and I'm remaining with these ones, you see. It doesn't have any water. So the bottom line is you can decide to wash, but make sure you dry it up. You can use a towel, you can use a kitchen towel, or actually just let it dry so long as it doesn't wilt before you cut off the roots. But I prefer to keep it as it is. So I use mostly a storage container. You can store it the way it is, just like that, but I like layering mine with a paper towel. Just in case there is any moisture. So what it does, it absorbs any moisture that's remaining. My coriander leaves are very long, so what I do, I can fold it like that. And then what I'll be doing when I need it, I'll just be removing it from the fridge, pick the pieces I need, maybe this amount, wash it, chop it into the small pieces to my desire, and add it to my food. You can use a Ziploc bag, but I think it makes sense to use a tin. You can use a glass tin or a plastic tin, so long as it will be airtight. I find it easier using a container because using a Ziploc sometimes becomes so complicated. So I prefer using this, so I can just pick whatever I need, and this can last even for 2 weeks, even to 3, it depends. And then I cover it like this. I just place it in my fridge, and I'll be just opening, removing it, open, remove what I need, close it back, and return it back to the fridge. And this will keep you having your fresh Dhania to add to your meals. You won't be struggling at your, let me use the dry ones, the powder one. Apana. You'll be able to enjoy having fresh Dhania. You know how fresh Dhania just has a different aroma compared to the dry ones? I don't know. I always try to go for fresh ingredients as much as I can when I'm able to access. And if you're in Kenya, you can easily get these ones. So that's how I store my Dhania. I hope this helps someone who has been struggling on how do I keep my Dhania to last for long. Try this method and let me know in the comments if it worked for you and if you're able to have Dhania for long. Bye.